Good morning and welcome all students. This is a short introductory video for you to get you introduced to the practices and methods followed in the blood center. Okay. This is our blood center which is located in the Tedna hospital. As you come inside, this is a desk which is kept there for accepting all the samples which come here of the patients who need blood or blood products. As you come inside, this is the medical examination room. Okay. Inside this room, any person who comes to voluntarily donate blood is welcomed here, is greeted here, and he is given a donor questionnaire which the person fills up, okay, which includes his basic information, and then the blood bank officer takes his brief history. Then his medical examination is carried out, which includes his blood pressure, his weight, his hemoglobin is estimated. Only the people who have hemoglobin more than 12.5 are allowed to donate blood. Okay, once the donor is considered fit by the blood transfusion officer to donate blood, then he is taken to the next room, which is the donor room, as it is called. As you can see, it has a very comfortable donor chair. The donor is made to sit here, and then a blood bag is taken out, and here the donor is what we call as phlebotomy is done, and either 350 ml or 450 ml blood is taken out in a blood bag. Okay, there are different types of blood bag with different types of anticoagulants, and we do component preparation here. That means one blood bag can be utilized for minimum 4 patients. Okay, so once you donate blood, you can benefit 4 patients. Okay, so this is the donor room. This is a bed. So after blood donation, which actually is completed within 5 to 7 minutes only, but after that the donor is made to lie down, okay, so that he is more comfortable. Once the donor takes little rest, he is made to sit down in a refreshment room, and he is given refreshments like tea, biscuits, and then we give the donor a blood donation certificate and a voluntary blood donation card, okay, on which the date on which he has donated and his blood group and his name and place is mentioned. Okay, once a person donates blood, for next 3 months minimum, he should not be donating blood again. Okay, so we have all the record. There are different registers in which all these records are maintained. Okay, now this is the apheresis room. Okay, apheresis room, and this is our apheresis machine. Okay, apheresis is a procedure when only the required component of the blood is taken out, and the remaining components in the blood are given back to the donor. Okay, so it gives a better yield of the product which we are looking at. Okay, this is the apheresis room. Now we are coming to the component preparation room. This is the laminar air flow, okay, under which the components are prepared. This is called as a refrigerated centrifuge, because blood is a product which has to be maintained at a specific temperature. The separation of blood components from blood has to be done at a specific temperature. So this is called as a refrigerated centrifuge. Okay, here the component preparation is carried out. This is a component preparation room. Okay, now next we are going to the area which is called as transfusion transmitted diseases laboratory. Okay, this is a TTD lab, as it is called as. Okay, this is a TTD lab where we are right now also testing all the blood for different transfusion transmitted diseases. There are minimum 5 tests which are carried out on each unit of blood. Okay, they are mandatory, which is HIV, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, malaria, and test for syphilis. Okay, so here all the testing is carried out. This is called as the grouping and cross matching laboratory. Okay, all the blood units which are collected, the grouping is confirmed by two methods, which is called as cell grouping and serum grouping. You will come to know more about it soon. This is where all the grouping, and cross matching means the sample of the patient who is going to receive the blood or blood product is matched with that of the donor, so that the recipient or the person who is receiving the blood or blood product does not come across any untoward effects of blood transfusion. Okay, now this is the component storage room. Okay, here we have a very big walk-in cooler or walk-in refrigerator, as it is called. Okay, here all the blood and blood components are stored. So it's like a room which is a refrigerator. So the blood is separated into tested and untested categories, and it is stored at 4 to 6 degrees Celsius. Now different products of the blood are stored at different temperatures. So this is where packed RBCs or the red blood cells are stored. Okay, the temperature of the instrument is graphically recorded and also it is displayed. So we have to monitor it very carefully. Okay, now this is the place where untested blood bags, for the blood bags whose transfusion transmitted diseases testing is pending, is stored. Okay, so it is stored separately. Now this is the refrigerator which is showing you the temperature of -29. Okay, so here we are storing fresh frozen plasma. Okay, the plasma has to be stored at around -30 degrees. So this is the refrigerator, and this is one more where we are storing the plasma. Okay, so this is called as plasma freezers. Okay, now this is called as the next is the platelet incubator room. Okay, here the platelets are stored. Platelets are to be stored at around 22 degrees. So this room, the temperature is different, and this is called as platelet agitators. Okay, so platelet agitators, you can see they are constantly moving. So the platelets are to be kept at around 22 degrees, and they have to be constantly moved. Okay, so that they retain their functional capacity. So here we are storing the platelets. Okay. Then in addition, we have a separate counseling room. We have a separate storage room where the stuff which we require for blood donation camps and all are stored. And counseling is where the people who we detect some kind of TTD is positive, like person is detected hepatitis B, C or HIV positive, then he is counseled properly through proper counselors and different means. Okay, so those rooms are separately located on the ground floor. So this is a short trip of the blood center which we have here. Okay, thank you very much.